Hi, I am Steph Knight and this is a quick review for Amidar for the Atari 2600. The Atari 2600 was the first video game that I ever played when I was 4. It was a simple graphics and gameplay, although it's fun. So Amidar is an arcade game programmed by Konami and published in 1981. The port of the Atari was released in 1982. Now for the gameplay. It's a simple maze game like Pac-Man, but instead of hitting dots, you have to paint all the boxes in the maze. In order to advance to the next level, you paint the boxes by walking on every side of the box. Then you move on to the next one and to the next one until you complete the maze. You try to do that while avoiding the enemies, which move on a very simple pattern, and they will turn in the first corner they see. So it's very easy to say where they will go. There are two stages in the game, the red one and the green one. In the red one, you control Amidar the ape while avoiding the enemies that the manual calls warriors. In the green stage, you control something that looks like a stretched question mark. Or maybe it's a paintbrush that you use to paint the boxes. Sometimes you must have a lot of imagination to play Atari. In the same stage, you try to avoid the pigs. After that, those two stages repeat themselves, and you play for the score, having 3 lives in each game. I also noticed that the two different mazes have the same layout. Furthermore, if you paint the 4 corner boxes in a maze, you turn your enemies into chickens. If you touch them, you can eliminate them for a short while. Controls. You can move your character with the stick. If you press the red button in the controller, you can turn the enemies invisible for a while, so you can avoid death. Take notice, however, you can only do that 4 times with each life you have. Now for the sound. There are 3 sound effects. The sound of your death, the sound that warns you that the enemy stop to continue big chickens, and finally, the sound that tells you that you have painted a line in the maze. You hear this sound more often than the others. I also noticed that when you nearly completed a maze and try to avoid the enemies, there is no sound in the stage. In the graphics department, no character is animated and everything looks small. So overall, Amidar is not a bad game, neither a good one. Sometimes the game gets too quiet and the mazes are the same, even if they have different colors. I give Amidar a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna shut up now and leave you with half a minute of gameplay footage. I'm Steph Knight and see you next time.